Get ready to smash everything up and then build it back together again. It's time for the top 10 LEGO games on PC. LEGO games are great. They're funny, they're sweet, and they've somehow become the best gaming movie adaptations pretty much of all time. No more being positively ashamed of the pixelated versions of your favourite films. Yes, Charlie's Angels, we're absolutely looking at you. Be ashamed. Be very ashamed. Instead, LEGO games have brought us wonderfully blocky recreations of our most beloved worlds. Hogwarts, Middle-earth, Gotham, and did I mention Hogwarts? Yes, sorry. Even before TT Games introduced an actual script into the mix, LEGO games have always delivered truly magical fanservice. Master build yourself a chair, it's time to get comfortable for the 10 best LEGO games you can play on PC.
Seriously?
Choosing between LEGO Harry Potter's years 1 to 4 and 5 to 7 is a little bit like selecting which dessert to have at the Halloween feast in the Great Hall. Whichever one you pick, you're always going to insult a house elf. Thus, instead of actually choosing one, I'm going to eat both because it's my LEGO list and you can't tell me what to do, he who must not be named. Spanning all of the Potter movies is just plain delightful. From flying cars and charms classes to Quidditch tournaments and journeys into the Ministry of Magic, this is never anything less than truly magical. As with all of TT Games' work, the love for the Harry Potter series is palpable in every brick, and there's a genuine sense of joy and childlike wonder that comes with the original John Williams score. You're a bricky wizard, Harry. Let's get this out of the way first. The best bit of LEGO Jurassic World isn't actually LEGO Jurassic World. It's the plastic LEGO Jurassic Park that comes as part of the package. Someone on TT Games' team loves Spielberg's monster masterpiece so much that one of the best movie game adaptations potentially of all time is lurking as a small part of the bigger game. From the perfectly recreated T-Rex paddock to the giant piles of dino droppings to puzzle your way through and remember to wash your hands afterwards, everything is perfectly recreated. One particular highlight too is Ellie Sattler's quest underground to turn the park's power back on. It turns out that velociraptors are no less scary when they're made of LEGO. The noises echoing out of the dark are truly spine-tingling. Clever girl. The shining pinnacle of LEGO games, Marvel Superheroes, was where TT got just the right mix of enormous open world, great movie adaptation, and added almost 200 Marvel heroes to destroy everything with. These are characters literally built on powers, making them a perfect companion to the world of LEGO games that just loves locking gold bricks behind specific MacGuffin requiring walls. Flying, swinging, smashing and lasering through open world Manhattan before heading back to the helicarrier is like plugging directly into the MCU without having to worry about who isn't feeling so good anymore. Ah, those innocent times. Throw in a whole bucket of plastic characters you've never even heard of, and LEGO Marvel Superheroes will let you lose hours making sure you're a true hero. It's what Tony and Cole would want.
Silence!
If you can get through this entry without humming Howard Shore's score, you're a stronger hobbit than me, young Baggins. I'm not going to be, precious about it, but of course Lord of the Rings is on this list. All of Middle-earth is here, from the happy, bouncy flowers and trees of Hobbiton to the scorched emptiness of Mount Doom and the sprawling plains of Rohan in between. Sure, there's the huge Tolkien story, helpfully pulled straight from the movies, but it's the world that shines the brightest. The totally destructible Rivendell, the prancing pony, more carrots than you can shake a shortcut to mushrooms at. Throw in the entire Fellowship of the Ring to play as, alongside more than 70 delightful other hobbits, elves and dwarves, and this is a veritable second breakfast of a LEGO game. Utterly delicious. What's better than getting LEGO games of all the original Star Wars movies in one package? Getting the prequels as well. Wait, no, come back. It's honestly a good thing. Whatever your feelings about Jar Jar, sand or floating pears, LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga is still essential. In fact, it might actually be the best way to experience the prequels. It's got all of Traveller's Tales humour, none of the po-faced worthiness, and barely a midichlorian in sight. And, of course, the original trilogy is wonderful. A pacey, loving tour of the very best Star Wars bits that manages to be celebratory and irreverent at the same time. It also contains a fabulous disco rendition of the Star Wars theme, which takes place on a Death Star apparently built solely for the purpose of partying. So a fully operational party star then. Yeah, it's totally a thing. What happens when LEGO meets Minecraft? Quite simply, LEGO Worlds. It took its time arriving out of early access, but LEGO Worlds is now the ultimate blocky construction tool for making endless creations out of, well, LEGO bricks. Just having the power to craft anything is almost overwhelming, and sandbox mode means you can have everything unlocked from the very beginning, like an infinite toy box without having your mum tell you off for spilling LEGO all over the floor. Just like Minecraft 2, there's a couple of different theme packs on offer. If Infinity is just getting, too much for you, you can add a classic space pack or even a monster edition where it's Halloween every single day of the year. Horror not. Honestly though, the base game here is enough for terrifyingly long hours of LEGO fun. You'll only wish you had enough actual plastic to bring your creations into the real world. In a world where the world's greatest detective games and movies largely come in threes, it seems only right that LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes is the Dark Knight to Batman Begins. A full open-world brooding Gotham awaits in all its dark glory, but that's not the only high point. This was the very first LEGO game to actually have a full voice cast, and not just the amusing squeaks and grunts of little plastic figures. TT Games didn't mess around with casting either. LEGO Batman 2 stars Troy Baker as Batman no less.
We have to stop them. You think?
And even Nolan North as Scarecrow and a stack of other nefarious villains. The script is just as rollicking as you want it to be, with some great comedy, and there's the small matter of the full Justice League to play as. Oh, and the Batmobile, you say? Sure, just don't expect this one to spray non-deadly rubber bullets.
Where's your car?
Given how fresh and new The Incredibles felt back in its original release in 2004, yes, you really are that old, it's amazing to think that we've had a whole Marvel universe since then. This also means that we've had a ton of LEGO games with characters with superpowers. The Incredibles though, even when released in 2018 to coincide with the Pixar sequel, still manages to make the most of this super family with an infectious sense of fun. Each character has their own mega powerful, satisfying combat moves that you can activate by tapping away on a bar, while everyone has their own unique gifts. Elastigirl can stretch into hard-to-reach areas, and Dash is so fast that you'll feel like you have to have the reflexes of a professional Fortnite player just to keep track of him on screen. Building is of course at top speed, and despite the fact that Mr. Incredible just doesn't look round enough, LEGO The Incredibles still manages to be a truly super adaptation.
We did it!
Quite frankly, there's been far too many superheroes on this list. Too many goody two-shoes skidding around in capes and saving the world. Thankfully, LEGO DC Supervillains changes all of that, switching things up in a nefarious manner to let you play as the bad guys. And sure, while it's fun to play as Solomon Grundy, Cheetah and of course Mr. J and Harley, the real fun here is crafting your very own supervillain from the bricks up. For the first time, you can truly hand-build your own LEGO character. Yes, this means hands, arms, legs and a head, but how about a giant crocodile tail, or making sure that your hands have a blue glow? What about the colour of your attack, the style of your ground pound, and where will your lasers escape from? Your right hand, left hand, or maybe straight out of your eyes? The personalisation here is frankly ludicrous, and you don't even need to worry about being stuck with a dud, character design, as you can edit all the way through.
Are you sure about this?
If nothing else, Rookie will be excellent cannon fodder.
If you want GTA but without all the misery and bad language, have I got the LEGO game for you. The adventures of Chase McCain in LEGO City Undercover are a surprisingly thrilling police procedural drama, but in a way that won't get you any parental disapproval. It was initially released exclusively on Wii U, but McCain is far too much fun just to be relegated to one console, and the game jumped onto PC in 2017 with support for 2 players. You'll be quite happy playing alone though, as this is a brilliant crime drama where McCain must don various disguises, hence, undercover. It also stands out as being one of the only LEGO games on this list not driven by an official IP. Who needs Hogwarts when there are crimes to solve and a huge LEGO city to explore? Well, me, actually, but I can go back to the Great Hall afterwards for a treacle tart and maybe a sneaky butterbeer.
Okay, you've had enough.
So that's it, the 10 best LEGO games you can play right now on PC. Let us know in the comments below if we stepped on a LEGO brick and missed out your favourite. Drop us a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to Logitech G for more features just like this one. If you do already subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell to make sure you know exactly when a new video arrives.